Hey everybody, it's Phil with Angler Fishing today. Got something special today. I get to fish a private pond. It's one of my friends. Him and his wife were very nice to let me come down here and fish. As far as I know they have bass in here, and they have some bluegill. I don't know what else. They might have some catfish or something, but I'm gonna kind of mainly target bass, I think, today. I'm not sure what they're going to react. It's February, so they might be a little cold, might be a little early, but maybe some pre-spawn fish. So we're going to look around. The water's pretty clear. It looks really nice. So we're going to give it a shot and see if we can catch something. So stay tuned. So this is kind of an overlook of the pond. Really not that big of a pond. It's I don't know, maybe 50 yards across, 50 by, I don't know, 30, best guess. But the water looks pretty good. It's pretty clear. I do actually see a few fish right in here, just on the outside of this grass. So what I'm going to do to start off, I'm going to use a floating Rapala. I don't know if you can see it. There he is. It's my favorite lure. Given this is pretty shallow and there is grass on the bottom, I don't want to get caught up. So this will actually float above all that. So I'm just going to work it on the surface and see if I can get some topwater bites here. And we'll go from there. So let's see what happens here. All right, there we go. There are bass in here. Ugh. That was like my third cast, maybe. Got him. That's some of the grass that's in here. He went straight for that grass as soon as I caught him. Not a big one. Looks pretty healthy though. That's good. Hooks out of them here. I definitely want to be respectful, put these fish back as careful as possible, but that's a very healthy bass for the size, so it's a sign of a real healthy pond, so that's cool. Let's go try it again. We're gonna walk around the lake a little bit, so we'll just kind of keep on going here. Yeah, not a bass, but pretty nice bluegill there. They ate that Rapala too. It's a pretty good perch, as they call them here. But yeah, let's get this lure out of him. I actually watched him come right up and eat that thing, man. He came right up and hatched. Luckily, he's not hooked too bad. But there you go. That's bluegill. There you go. A healthy one. So again, yeah, I'm just using the floating Rapala. I think this is the 2-inch one, so it's a little smaller. But those bass here, hey man, they seem to love this thing. But yeah, one of my favorite lures. I know I've done a lot of videos with this lure, but I just have a lot of confidence in it. I know how to fish it and get these fish to react. But I don't know if you can kind of see, there's a down in the water right in here, there is a piece of wood from an old dock. That fish was right along the side of that thing, so I'm gonna throw it back there again. From what I can tell, it seems like this kind of is the deepest part along this bank right here. It's more shallow up on that other side, so I'm gonna work right along this ledge here and see if we can get a couple bass out of here. Oh, there we go. Ugh, little guy. A real little guy. He's hungry. Ugh. It's out of here. All right. So that is number 2 bass wise. I know there's some bigger ones in here. I've seen a few. Getting them to bite is going to be the challenge here. So I really do like this spot right here. There's a nice drop off that goes off right along in here. Try to get to it. Right about in there, and it goes out. So I'm gonna throw this lure right along the edge of that thing and see if they'll be right there. Oh, there we go. Oh. All right, well, I got him. And there's a bunch of grass to go with it. There he is, right there. Okay. Ugh. Almost. All right. Well, I don't know if you guys saw that, but he took it right there in front of us. He got that pretty deep, so I'm gonna go run over to the car. I'm gonna need some pliers for this one. I'll be right back. All right, so I got him off there. I used the pliers to get him out. It was kind of deep, but I got him. He swam away. Looks like he's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna try this spot again. I think there's some more here. Whoa, right there. Okay. All right, there we go. I think I might have got that. I tried to line it up where I thought he was at. Pretty sure he was on there. And he got that thing sideways in his mouth, but I wasn't hooked really that great. I can do this without hooking myself. It'll be even better. Come here, buddy. Get all these hooks flailing around, man. Seen people get hooked, but there we go. Right in front of us right here. So hopefully we got that on video. I was pointing it out. It was right in front of us, so we'll see if that comes out when I go to do the editing on this thing, but let's try that again. Whoa. Oh man, he came out right here. Literally right down there. Right at the shoreline. I think he thought it was getting away. There's some grass there. It was coming out of there, and I think he was chasing it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed him again. Oh. He's literally right down at our feet. You can see the lure. I'm trying to see if we can. Yeah. He's like right here. Let's see if we can get him to bite it again. Might be a little spooked now. Boy, he was going after. He wanted that. Oh, there he goes. Right in front of us, right there. He's a little guy, but he was hungry. All right. Man, he went after that thing like at least 4 times. And he finally got it. Or I finally got him there. Okay, buddy. Bees. There we go. Oop, there he goes. Oh man, right there in front of me. I saw him come out and grab. Let's see if we can get him again. I'm not gonna throw it very far. He was right there. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh yeah, I saw him. All right. Okay, another one. Again, these fish they're actually pretty aggressive. They're going after, like that guy, I missed him that first time. And kind of like that other bass, I just threw it right out where he was at and he got it the next time. Again, these aren't real big fish. I mean, it's a small pond, so I guess there was a pretty good one. One of his nephews caught, I guess, was, I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 pounds, I guess, out of here. I haven't seen anything that big yet, but there's one over by my car that's probably about 2. It looks like he's trying to spawn. I'm gonna grab the pliers. He was over there, but I want to do it until they had the camera on him, so I'm gonna try that in a little bit here. But another one, so I'm go. All right, the lure is working. So we're gonna try this spot off this point. There's a tree in the water right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right off the shore. There's another tree on the far side. I think there's a little channel in between the 2 of them, so assuming those fish are gonna be right in that channel somewhere. So I'm gonna go try this. Try to get a different angle on it for us here. So let's see what we got. Okay, hold on tight. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Oh, there we go. All right, that's a decent one there. Woo! Lure right in the corner. That's a good. He might be 13. Looks, again, real healthy fish. I mean, look at that. Really nice. Man, he ate that thing right in the middle of that channel. Like, it was floating. He just came up and just gobbled it. Hopefully it's on the video. So I'm getting more towards the upper part of the pond here. It is pretty shallow, but there is definitely a channel right here. You can kind of see it. So I'm going to throw it out in this channel. There's some bushes out here at the end that look real good. Oh, there we go. Man, right in front of me. Another small one though. Okay, let's take him off. And he was barely hooked. There we go. Oh gosh. I wasn't even ready for that. I was looking up there and pole just about got ripped out of my hands, but sunfish though. Ow! Prickly. Prickly little suckers. Oh, buddy. You got that right in the corner. There we go. Right there. There you go. Oh, there he is. That's the one. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I hope he's on there. It's another good one. Oh, yeah. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Doggy. Yeah, right in the corner. All right, that's another good one. Probably about the same size as that last one that I caught, or that last big one I got. But yeah, man, I had a mouth on that guy. Man, he was hungry. He just annihilated that thing. Oh my gosh. All right, so far so good. It's getting harder now. That wind's starting to blow a little bit. It's getting hard to control that lure. But anyways, let's move down a little bit. All right, so moving right along here. Let's go down this way a little bit. Lots of deer tracks down here. I saw a couple Canadian geese earlier up by the feeder. I think I scared them though. They flew away once I rolled up here. They weren't having it. So basically we're on the other side now, and all looks pretty good right in here. There's definitely a drop off right in front of me right here that I got to try, because it drops off pretty significantly along the edge of this bank, kind of right where I'm pointing with my rod tip and hand. It literally drops probably 3 feet right there. So that's pretty substantial in this little pond. You know, you want to try to find all those spots where it gets a little bit deeper, because I think these bass are sitting down inside these depressions. Sorry, this wind is really bad. And they're just ambushing stuff that's coming over the top of them. That's probably why they're hitting this lure so good. That's my best guess. So let's throw this a little bit more. I'm gonna set up over here so we can get a better angle. Ah, sunfish. That's not him. Ow! Ah! Man, that guy has got one red eye on him. Oh my gosh. It's spiky. Look at the red eye on this bluegill. There you go. Really pretty. It's not what I wanted though. Man, it's a good one right here. Oh yeah. Might be the biggest one today. He's barely hooked. Let's see if I can get him up here. There we go. Yeah. All right. Oh, I was losing a little hope there because the bite is really slowed down, and well, you know, maybe I should rephrase that. It's been harder to fish because that wind's making it difficult. You can hear the wind right now. That's a decent bass. So what I kind of did, instead of doing the like twitching and pulling it under and letting it sit, I actually just been reeling it straight in, kind of keep the line tight so I can kind of have a little more control. And that did it for that bass. He wanted that faster retrieve. So I'm gonna try that a couple more times. Gotta mix it up a little bit to see what they want, you know. Oh God, finally. Whoosh. Well guys, so that's gonna be about it. I did walk around the whole lake. I don't know, it probably took me an hour and a half because, you know, I was filming and stuff. It is a small pond. It's not big, but we kept setting up and trying to find good spots to take the video from, and you know, kind of was just scouting it out, just kind of getting to read the lake here, or pond I should say. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I probably got, I don't know, maybe between 15 and 20 fish, just bluegill or sunfish, I guess, and bass. I didn't see any other types of fish. I didn't see any crappie or any catfish or carp in here, but I think that bass bluegill mix is actually pretty good. That's makes for a really good ecosystem. The bluegill were not super small. They were actually, you know, hand-sized. The bass were obviously a little smaller than, you know, they weren't any huge ones. I didn't see any big. I think the biggest one I saw was maybe 2 pounds. I couldn't get him to bite, but he or she was up here in the shallows, and I threw over that fish like 5 times. I just didn't want anything to do with the lure, so I'll have to try another technique maybe next time and do another video. Maybe drop shotting here might work pretty good, or maybe in Texas rig. But anyways, yeah, it was fun times. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna have more coming up.